You see, they were playing fucking 6D chess all along. Here we go. Sarah stepped in front of the group. You still don't get it? Alright, let me explain how we planned this. Flashback. Let's do that, Sarah said, smiling a bit. Wait, which one's Will again? Oh, fuck it, whatever. Hey, Sarah, Roy, Will called out from the table. Yeah? Sarah asked. We need your help with a plan for tomorrow, Will said. A plan, huh? Roy rubbed his chin. Sounds good. What do you have in mind? Will joined his hands together. I hear the Knight Commander of Laos, Bernard, is the current person in control of the castle. I've heard also that his armor is hard to break through. Oh fuck, I can't read shit with the screen brightness on that low. Okay, But isn't Lynn's sword a legendary weapon? Rebecca asked. Will nodded. That's right, but I fear with that sword alone isn't going to give us a victory. With that sword alone isn't going to give us a victory. So I have devised a plan. A plan, but this plan doesn't include rescuing Lucius and his lord. That would be an direct order from Eliwood. Good gracious, you got a weird speech pattern, my friend Will. Okay. Ah, shit, I should have gone back and looked at what these characters' voices were, because I did come up with voices for these guys, but I can't remember what it was. I'm hearing, Kent said. Sure. My plan is to have the help of Florina. Did somebody say my name? Florina asked, appearing from nowhere. Good, you're here, Florina. We need your help right now. Do you want to take part of this plan? Take part of this plan. Run off with it. Like it's a... I don't know. End of flashback. Okay. After that, Florina, Sarah looked at Florina, agreed to help us out. Then we planned an assault to the throne by making a hole on the roof. The plan was simple, just distract you while everyone was fighting outside your army. After we finished, we would gather up right in this room to corner you like the filthy rat you are. The filthy rat you are. My mistake, Sarah said, smiling. But Florina acted so quickly as we planned, Will said. Florina looked at Hector and she blushed a little. Well, I have my reasons, she said. Defeating me by distraction? Bernard asked, confused in shock. Let me put this in simpler words, Chris said, lifting his sword. Kill your army, rescue Lucius and Raven, distract you long enough for everyone else to join this battle, and lastly, stop your evil and useless reign. How did they get on the roof of the castle? Best not to question, when Bernard noticed he was surrounded by the army of Eliwood, and he didn't had any place to run away. Impossible! I can't lose in this way! Bernard demanded furiously. I mean, you know, if I were a gambler, I wouldn't be too wild about your odds right now, to be quite honest. Hold on, I need to recharge my device. Probably should have set this up before I began recording this episode, but what can I say? I didn't. Silly me. Hold on. Oh, fucking gosh darn. Okay, here we go. You can't see anything, because it's so dark in this room. It gets so fucking dark in here. Come fuck apart in here. Oh shit, it's gonna have to... Oh, okay, I'll just put it here. No, I'll put it... Okay, here it goes. Let's... Onwards, we march. Okay, I can't lose it this way, Bernard demanded furiously. Too bad, Lynn said, running at Bernard. Nevertheless, I'm not going to let any of you to kill What? My arms aren't moving, Bernard said when he saw his arms glowing, but they couldn't move even an inch from their position. That is because of me, Lucius said. He was casting an immobilizing spell to stop Bernard from moving. No! Bernard screamed. I want to join you, Eliwood said, running with Lynn. Me too! Roy said, joining the attack of Lynn. This is it! Lynn said, taking out her sword and pointing it at Bernard's stomach. Eliwood and Roy did the same move, and then... Music stops. Good. Kriash. Kriash? Alright. Kriash! Okay. A moment of silence soon came after stabbing Bernard's body with 3 swords from a soon-to-be family. The background was all white, and Lynn, Eliwood, and Roy, along with Bernard on the floor, were black. I can't believe this nonsense, ugh, Bernard said as his final words when he fell on his knees, and then he fell on the floor defeated and killed. Then Lynn, Eliwood, and Roy sheated their swords with blood on them. Just then, Chris walked between them and he kicked the body to reassure that he was dead. What the fuck? Kick. Alright, it just says kick. No response. He was defeated. Visiting the hell. Visiting the hell. Alright. Visiting the hell. Just visiting, just fucking passing through, you know? Just paying a... let's see, hold on. What does this say about visiting hell? I think Catholic doctrine teaches that Jesus went to hell for 3 days after he died on the cross. It was like the rabbit or something or other. Alright. Therefore will he give them up until the time that she which travaileth hath brought forth. Then the remnant of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel, and he shall stand and feed in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his God, and they shall abide. For now shall he be great unto the ends of the earth, and this man shall be the peace. When the Assyrian shall come into our land, and when he shall tread in our palaces, then shall we raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men, and they shall waste the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod and the entrances thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrian, when he cometh into our land, and when he treadeth within our borders. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people as a dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. See? Nothing about hell. Nothing about visiting hell. What nonsense. No response. He was defeated. Visiting the hell right now, after all his deeds to Kylan Kingdom. Chris turned his back and he saw everyone staring and blinking at him. He sighed for 4 seconds before looking at them again, but then he closed his eyes and smiled as he lifted his sword to the sky where Florina made the hole. Victory is near. It's a song. Fuck you! Victory! He yelled proudly after the outcome of the war. The whole army smiled, and they began to cheer loudly after gaining the victory. Many of them were lifting their axes, swords, and bows in the air, to the air in glory. Lynn smiled after ending the evil reign of the evil commander, and a tear appeared on her right eye, but she wiped it out. Why is Chris declaring victory? He is neither commander, nor did he play a decisive role in the death of Bernard. He just sort of stood there and just sort of talked. He didn't really do shit. The most happy of all the army was Florina, who jumped out of her Pegasus, and she ran at Hector, giving him an embrace. The axe-wielder blushed after watching Florina below his head. Surely Lynn would be pissed off about that. She was going to marry the dude a couple of days ago. In fact, yesterday, you know. Now she's watching her beau getting snuggled by some dinky-ass Pegasus knight. Won't stand for that shit. He can fuck right off, Florina. Put up or shut up. Come on then, you square go like... I don't know. I'm not funny. Mission complete, Chris said, smiling, putting his hands on his lap. Nothing is going to ruin this wonderful moment. That's what someone would say if something was about to ruin this wonderful moment, wouldn't they?